Cash flow versus appreciation strategy. So this is a really great topic because it gets to the core of what you're looking for as an investor. Are you looking for income replacement, or are you looking for cash flow that you can benefit from today? Or are you looking for more upside potential? That's really the question you need to ask yourself. If you're a cash flow investor, that means that every dollar you invest, you're looking to benefit from those dollars coming back to you right away. Now, some people might think, well, doesn't everybody want cash flow right away? And my preference is always to be a cash flow investor, but there's some buckets of money that you use that may be better suited for an appreciation play. For example, if you're like me and you're in your 40s, you may want to put money in more of appreciating investments like ground up developments that we do. So if you put your money in a ground up development, you may have the higher potential for more return over a 5-year period than you would if you bought at a business that was already existing and already cash flowing. There might not be as much upside potential. That's the philosophy. Now, if you think about the different buckets of money that you have to work with, you might want to be strategic about it. For example, if I have a retirement account, I'm not going to benefit from that retirement account until I'm in retirement, 59 and a half or older. I can't withdraw that money. I can't benefit from that money. So if I have self-directed retirement funds, I may want to direct those to a deal that has more upside potential and no cash flow, because those funds are going to be tied up for 5 or 6 years in something that's not producing any income. However, in 5 or 6 years, that deal might have more potential for higher returns. And so if I'm using funds I can't access today, like a retirement vehicle, they might be better suited for ground up developments or deals that have a higher appreciation potential. I may also look to put my retirement dollars in an investment that doesn't have big tax benefits for me personally. For example, that ground up development may not have cost segregation or bonus depreciation that year. It might take a year or two until it's actually built and entered into operational service before there's any tax benefit. So I might want to be looking for something that has an immediate tax benefit, and that usually has to be a property that's entered into service, i.e. that's cash flowing or producing income and is renting out units to tenants. So I might have a tax reason to put money and dollars in that type of investment. So overall, we're going to have deals that have cash flow in the first few months or straight away, and we're going to have deals that are ground up development that have a potential higher upside, but they might not cash flow for years. And it's really important you understand that. And it's really important that when you look at a deal, you understand. One of the first questions I would ask is, do I understand when the first distribution is anticipated? And I think a lot of investors disappoint themselves by going and looking at the preferred return on a ground up development and saying, hey, there's a 9 or a 10 or an 8% preferred return. And they confuse that with the deal still has to be constructed, built, leased up, right? And that could take years. You know, typically our self-storage deals are a year of construction and 2 years of stabilization or leasing up before they even produce any income. So just know this going in, that you got your cash flow deal versus your higher appreciation potential. And the last thing I'll leave you with is, if there is no cash flow on a deal, I would expect to see a higher return potential overall in that investment. And so just make sure that you're getting what you expect, and your expectations are aligned with the deal that you're actually putting your money into. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.